homework check. 10.2. Okay, so for number 1, in the circle, since 70 and mn is equal to 180, we can just take 180 minus 70 and we find mr. So it's pretty much common sense for the first couple ones. That's 70. From Q to M to R, you have to go all the way around, and you just add them all together, which is 290. To find PRN, you got to add them all together again. So you add them all together. And to find MP, you just do the same thing that you did with the other half of the circle. You just add them and subtract it from 180. And for PQ, we know that's 30 already because it says so. And for MR, we know that that is 10. Alright, number 2. We have to find the length of AB, so we can just use our formula. Length of AB equals the measurement of AB over 360 times 2 pi r. So you take measure of AB equals 145 over 360 times 2 pi times 14.2. All that is going to equal 35.936. Number 3. We have to find the circumference. So we have to plug in our stuff that we know, which is 12 is going to equal 85 divided by 360 times 2 pi r. Since we only need to solve for 2 pi r, because that's the circumference, we take 360 divided by 85 times 12 equals 2 pi r, which we get the circumference equal 50.823. Okay, for number 4, we have to find the radius. So we can just plug in our same formula that we've been using. So 14.2 equals 132 divided by 360 times 2 pi r. You take 360 and multiply it by 142 equals 132 2 pi r. And then you take 360 times 14.2 equals 264 pi r. And then you have 360, once you simplify, you have 360 times 14.2 divided by 264 pi, and that is going to equal your radius, which is 6.163. I'm sorry about that, Mr. Brown. That's not a good movie. Rango's not a good movie. No, it's not worth it. Okay, for number 5, we have to find the perimeter. So since we know from the little kind of square box thing at the bottom that the diameter of the semicircle at top is going to be 6. So to find the diameter of the semicircle, or the length of the semicircle on the top, that's pretty much just half the circumference. So we just take 18, which is from the box at the bottom with all the 6's, and then the circumference, which is 3 pi, and we get 27.424. For number 6, there's basically just 2 different circles, because there's 4, so you just match up the 2 that are the same. And the radius of one circle is 5, and the diameter of the other is 12. So you take pi times 12 plus 2 pi times 5. which is going to equal 10 pi plus 12 pi, which equals 22 pi. So your final perimeter is going to be 69.15.